Lisa, thank you for coming. And Happy New Year. Come on, 2026.
Right, I'm so ready for this year, and thank you so much for having me today. I'm really excited. This is like kind of my first podcast. So.
I am excited to have you because I've been listening to all your interviews and all. I feel like you as a person is inspiring. Like from a nurse and Miss Hong Kong, I was like, you left being a nurse to be Miss Hong Kong. But you were like, once you joined in, you were top rank. You were 一定贏㗎啦. It was you. It was you.
Thank you so much. I didn't feel that at the time. Even my family were like, 你冇可能啦，你可能可以攞到最上鏡.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then when I got 最上鏡, I was like, okay, this is it then. And then I won and I was like, what? Are you kidding?
But it's so good. You see the changes in you. I mean, tell me all about, because weird thing is your dad just had a, she like, when you're 2, 3, you're like, you're going to be Miss Hong Kong. That's it.
It was insane. So every year, like my mama's from Daibo.
Yeah.
And every year we would come back and he just said that like people would stop in the street and they'd be like, wow, they got a whole lang. And he would always take me up to Sunzen and you'd do those like, you know, the photographs that you do when you're young, you get all dressed up. Yeah, those. So that's exactly those ones. And actually, funnily enough, the place that used to do my photos, they had like my whole life.
Yeah.
They had like every year, every 4 or 5 years I went back.
Yeah.
They had my whole collection within the shop.
Wow.
Yeah, and he just thought, do you know what, my daughter has something.
Yeah.
And I think maybe he thought it would be an easier life, or maybe he wanted to be an actor. And
you never happened to you, Daddy, right?
It never happened, but he did do like a few like cameo appearances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, to be honest, it was always ongoing. Like he always said, when you're older, when you turn 17, that's it, I'm sending you to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And I lived with this fear for years.
I don't want to be 17.
That's exactly it. And I'm like, damn, I don't know anyone in Hong Kong. My whole family's here. Like, he built businesses in Scotland, so my whole family is over there working in our businesses. We have, it's all family run. So I literally just had my mama here. But she used to spend like 6 months there, 6 months here. And that's kind of been my whole life. So I'm like, damn, you want to send me to Hong Kong by myself? Like, and I
can't.
Yeah,
but you did. You had the courage. You came. Because when I was looking back on a lot of interviews you did, I think during that time your dad came with you as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, funnily enough, he sent me with my aunt first. But when it looked like I was actually going to win something, he flew over with my other.
Yeah, came to support you.
He came to support me, yeah. So that was really, really sweet. But actually, that's kind of not what pushed me from Miss Hong Kong. It got to a point in my life where COVID had hit.
Yeah.
And I was a newly grad theatre nurse. And they gave us 2 weeks. They were like, in these 2 weeks, you're going to learn how to become ICU nurses. Now, as a 20-something, I think I was like 24, newly grad, I'm like, I don't think I can do this. Like, I was going home every night and my family was like, don't come over, don't come near us, don't go to work. Like, you're going to get COVID and you're going to basically infect.
Give it to us, yeah.
And we're all going to get really sick because at that point, it was like the highest like fear point. So I was really anxious. I'm like, damn, if I die tomorrow, like, what have I achieved in my life?
Yeah.
And then I thought, you know what? The Miss Hong Kong was coming round and they'd said that it was going to be cancelled. But that was kind of like my last year. I'd entered 2 years before that. I'd came and I'd backed out. I was like, nah, I don't want to do this.
Oh, so you did join like twice and you're like, no.
Yeah, so I joined Grace Chan's year and I joined, I think, the year after as well.
Yeah.
And my dad sent me over and then without telling him, I booked a flight home and left.
Oh. He must be so disappointed.
He was really disappointed, but I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I think when you do something that big, you have to be ready within yourself to do it.
And
in 2020, I was.
You were ready.
Yeah.
You were. I was like, I would be scared because I've invited a lot of Miss Hong Kongs over. I was like, how do you guys have the courage, like, to stand on stage? You know, because you don't know a lot of questions they ask you, right? Like, if it was me, I was like, oh, it doesn't work for me. I can't, like, I would be very, like, I don't know. I feel like Asians as well have this body judgment thing that I can't, I'm like, oh, 我會好尷尬，好介意. I would be nervous.
I think for me, well, number one, 好彩我轉數快.
Yeah.
That's number one. But number two, I grew up in a society where, I mean, I was the biggest Miss Hong Kong, right? I'm the heaviest in years. I'm the shortest in years. But it didn't affect me because in Scotland, I'm very skinny.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like the skinniest of all the people I know.
Right.
So to me, that wasn't a body image issue because this is the way I am, and I feel healthy. I do a lot of sports, and this is just me, right? So for me, it wasn't really a thing. And also, I don't read Chinese, so I couldn't read the news. So I just
whatever.
yeah, like I have the choice to be in a ICU, terrified for my life every day, or I can be standing on stage. Like, what's scarier?
Wow. 好勇敢啊！即係你好睇得開啊！你要 like yeah either or. I like this better. Yeah, and all the challenges. 好彩你轉數快喎，係咪咧？我睇嗰啲 when you are on stage, you're not scared at all. 好淡定。
No, that the funny thing is that that's only when I speak Cantonese. So I have stage fright. I actually don't like being on stage.
I couldn't tell though.
Yeah, I did tap dancing when I was young. And I must have started my first stage performance when I was like 5.
Yeah.
And all I remember is like looking for my mum and dad and be like, my hat is falling off my head. The whole stage, the whole performance.
Yeah.
And they are like, even in drama school I did it, but I didn't really enjoy being on stage as such. But then it came to Gongji and I was like, do you know what? You live once, why not just get over that fear and just live?
Wow. 好勇敢. I love that about you. That's why, and then you kind of carried on, okay? Because now you've left TVB. You're still so on social media that I love, which now the world is about social media. And it's kind of your dream too, because being a nurse is helping people. And now you're just helping people in another way.
You've absolutely zhong sai. So I used to say, if as a nurse, I can maybe help 5 people a day.
Yeah.
And it's wholesome, and I'm not helping them in a good stage of their life.
Right.
But as an influencer or as a Gongje, I always look at Gongje as not, it's about helping people that don't realize. I always want to be an inspiration, right? I think that if you can inspire others to feel good about themselves, to achieve better, then you're zhong sai. So if I can help thousands of people per day, why would I not go for that?
I love that. So you're going out now as inspiring other people to be healthy, be yourself. I think we need more of that because, as I said before, hold on, 尤其是亞洲女仔啊 Asians, right? Wow, the weight shame and just people coming out saying a lot of different things. I think it's for us is to find our true self and not to care.
Yeah.
Right?
So I have a really, really close cousin. So we're the same age. We're essentially twins, really. We're like, there's a month between us.
Yeah.
So we did everything together. And within our family, she used to always get... Now, I want to say our weight is the same.
Right.
But she has a bit of a rounder face.
Yeah.
I have a really small face, though. Like, if you see my face on camera, it looks big. But when people see me in real life...
You're like, 哇，咁瘦嘅，原來你真人瘦咁多. Yeah.
That's exactly
how everyone is, right?
That's exactly it. So she used to always get a lot in the family. And I used to always say to her, I'm like, you can't care what other people think. Because the more you care, the more they gain something from it.
Yeah.
And I just feel like this is you. You have to live it. But I know a lot of people who have that. And I go through stages where everyone's like, wow, they whole soul. And I go through another stage and I'm like, wow, they whole fit. And I'm like, yeah, this is being human. We have hormones. We have good times in our life. We have bad times in our life.
Yeah.
And we eat depending on how that is. You know, if I'm really mong, I'm probably going to be eating junk food.
Yeah.
If I'm not that mong, I'm going to be healthy eating and cooking at home. So yeah, it goes with your life.
Yeah.
So I think there's ups and downs.
Yeah, I feel like we just have to find a way to live with it, especially being in front of the camera, how people are. I mean, I've been in this industry for about 20 years, 21. Oh, it's a long time. I mean, during the stage, there's always ups and downs. More downs for me. So I've learned in a harsh way. But I feel like I've gained a lot of knowledge.
Do you feel like you learn more in the down stages than you do the up stages?
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course it's happy. 哇，你好好啊. I'm like, yeah, okay. But, you know, you get a lot of people saying bad things about you. That's when you learn. Okay, shall I accept this? Keep it here? Should I accept or just... You know, you have to know when to throw things out as well. So you have to learn what to throw out and what not to throw out. It's hard. Those times were difficult. And it was lucky for me. I had a bunch of really good friends to help me. Do you have that in Hong Kong?
My circle's very small in Hong Kong. I feel like since I've came out, there was a lot of things you're allowed to do and there's a lot of things you're not allowed to do. And I'm very goal driven.
Yeah.
So if you tell me I can't do A, B, and C to achieve D, I won't do A, B, and C. So I kept my circle very slow, very
small. Yeah.
because that's the safest option.
Right.
However, I do have a few good close friends which I enjoy, and my dog's here, I have my mum here, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
And also I still don't read the news, so that also helps.
Oh, your mom moved back as well.
My mum lives here too.
Oh, wow. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Having family. I feel like having family is the most important thing in life. And having someone you trust so much to be there, I think that's what keeps me going.
I totally agree. So I come from a huge family. My dad's like one of 10. My mom is one of 5.
Oh, wow.
So I have like 35 first cousins.
Wow.
And we all live in the same area or lived in Scotland.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very family orientated. So having my mum here really does help. And I don't know, I just feel like I wouldn't want to live my life without her. My dad comes back twice a year as well, which is also awesome.
But it's funny. Your dad is from Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
Your mom's Scotland. Yeah. But then she decided to move back and your dad's like, I'm staying there.
Yeah, exactly. So my mum, I'm an only child.
Yeah.
My mum can't live without me. Her whole life has just been dedicated to looking after me. So when I moved away, she was freaking out. She was really upset, actually. And my dad, he's more like, yeah, I have this whole list of things I want you to achieve, so you better get started. The kind of person. So.
But did you think with him pushing you like that, was it a good, because I've listened to a few interviews, you're like, 搵返個男朋友好似咁樣好嘛? No, I have my dad already. You know, do you think it was a good thing or a bad thing? To get that push.
I don't want to say this in camera because then he's going to be like, yeah, Lisa, I told you so. But this is exactly what my dad does. He tells me something and then for example, learning Mandarin, right?
Yeah.
I've put it off for years. Like, as soon as I won Gongdae, he said, you need to learn Mandarin. I says, no, I don't. He says, yes, you do. I says, no, I don't. Now I'm learning Mandarin.
I told you so.
That's exactly what he says. And then as soon as so the day I won Gongdae, he was so happy for one day. Now, this is like, at that point, 24 years of work he's put into getting me to that point.
Yeah.
He was happy for one day. After I finished work the next day, I came home, he says, you're going to write a book. I said, I'm going to write a book? He's like, yeah, you're going to start writing a book now. I said, why am I going to write a book? He says, because your life story is going to be, you're going to sell it one day.
Yeah.
I started writing my book.
Oh. Dad.
He's too good, that's the problem.
He's too good. He's too good. Because you would think like,逼到我咁樣，你想我點啫? You know, there's a way, but at the end, it's like he knows you better than you know yourself.
He does, and I think it's life experience, right? He's very, very good at seeing what's going to come in the future. So like, for example, I don't know, about 20 years ago, he told me supermarkets won't be around one day. He says, you won't have a high street. Like in Scotland, we at that point, we had like loads of independent stores. He says, one day we won't have a high street. I says, what do you mean? He says, one day there's going to be a big corporation that comes in and everyone's going to go there. It's going to be online. That's it. This was before, like,
anything.
Chains were taking over everything, right? We don't have a high street now. There's so many things that he can predict for the future. So right now he's working on tidal energy. So he's working ways in which we can use renewable energy through the tides. Because tides, so solar, it's not sunny all the time.
Yeah.
Wind is unreliable. They also have a short lifespan. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but anyway.
No, share with us. Sure.
So he's a really, really intelligent guy. So he is in tidal energy now. So you basically can harvest the tides.
Yeah.
You have 2 tides per day.
Yeah.
And you can also harvest within the turbines.
Yeah.
So it's constant renewable energy, basically.
Wow.
So he's always thinking of what's next. And
I would love to meet you, Uncle.
Yeah, you should have him on one day.
Yeah. I would love to have him on. Just at least talk about like, how do you protect all this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for him, like, there's times like, I wish I would have listened to my dad more. I would have done the same as well. Because I'm like you. I speak it a lot better than you, I have to say. But then I don't read Chinese. So it feels like, I should have listened to him more. Study harder and just kind of focus more. But it is what it is now.
It is what it is. And I think Chinese is so hard to learn.
Yeah.
The writing part is so hard.
Yeah.
Like, I did go to Chinese school. But like within like 2 weeks, my aunt was like, I don't think you're learning much. Let's go to the jewelry making class instead.
So we're changing you.
Yeah, we're changing you. So my mum and dad thought I was away to Chinese school. My auntie was sneaking me out and I was going to make bracelets instead.
Now you know the truth. Now you know why I haven't improved so much. But 你廣東話係叻咗好多啦，而家。
Oh, thank you. 呢
Yeah.
幾年真係有進步嘅，我有練習 and I've been watching a lot more and listening to a lot.
Yeah, I feel like for me as well, learning is learning from the TV.
Yeah.
So you did the same. You turn on the TV and just listen to the background.
Yeah, I do the same, and it's quite good though because at that point, not that point, I still really want to go into acting.
Mm-hmm.
But through watching the scenes and learning the actions, you also learn the language, which I think is you're basically dual learning, right? You're not wasting any time. You're learning acting whilst learning language, so it's
Yeah.
a great way to do it.
But you have been acting in TVB for 你都有做過幾套劇嘅. How does it feel? Like 真係 when it comes to it, you've wanted this and then you're doing it now. How does it feel?
I think it's awesome. So within my first year, I started doing Muay Thai, which I really enjoyed, but situations changed. I came out of Muay Thai, and then I had a long break. So I just kept working on myself. And then I got 2 dramas in a row, which was awesome. So one is about to come out next year and one already came out last year.
Yeah.
And it was really awesome because the Gamzai Joe, he's like, 你都中意泰拳喎? And I was like, I love Thai Kun.
Yeah.
And at that point, I had just had my fight. And he was like, well, I need a 女主角 that can fight.
Yeah.
Want to do it? And I'm like, yes, please. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So I had so much fun with Lok Ying. Like, I had to learn how to do the sword. I had to learn a little bit of Kung Fu. I had to Lai Gun, which was the hardest part. Because I'm really lazy with Lai Gun.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, I hate it.
I have to sit there before. I would do 1 hour Muay Thai, 1 hour weights, and then I would do another of stretching, and I hated that.
Yeah, I think stretching is so much harder than any other exercise.
Yeah, but it's good actually. We all should stretch more because it's actually really good for us, which we should. But yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I was playing golf yesterday and I woke up this morning. I was like, damn, I'm old because everything's hurting.
Golf. I promised my husband that I should get into it, but I've picked up pickleball. Lately.
Pickleball was great.
I'll meet up with you. We'll do a pickleball. It's fun. It's fun. So acting. Let's go back to that. Was it nervous? How did it feel?
So I tell you both, right? So for Lok Ying, I find it quite hard. I'm not gonna lie. It was hard script. So it's kind of like set back in time. So it was a lot of like, what's it called? Say Goodzi something.
四字詞語.
Yeah, that's it. So I still don't know the name because it's so hard.
It's hard.
It's hard. So it was a lot of that. So I spent a lot of time. So like I had a really good team though. Like all the other actors, they were just so helpful. And like we were still learning script. Like we went to Taiwan and like it's like night before, we've been shooting all day, and one of them will come around and help me learn script. It helped me
remember your lines.
Yeah, like the lines were remembered, but like help me act it out so that I could get better. So from the start, like I think you'll be able to see the progress when the drama comes out. From when I had just began shooting to the end, I feel like there was quite a lot of Junball there. However, straight off that, I think I finished on the Tuesday, and the Friday I started another one for mainland.
Yeah. 諗唔到嘢啦. It was too much.
It was a lot, but actually I think we were shooting that for 6 months. When I went into the next one, it was a breeze. It was so easy because it was just lifestyle. I was like a girl who worked in art. My best friend was a Lojugok.
Yeah.
Lojugok. And it was just so easy. Like I really, really enjoyed the part. So I think to have that look was wholesome full. But then when I got to the next one, I'm like, damn, I know what I'm doing now.
Yeah, because that's why I say TVB is actually a 工廠 that you learn so quickly. I mean, I grew up in the lucky days in TVB where I was like, 4套劇 the whole year.
That's all.
It's just, you didn't rest. So blessed to have that opportunity because, you know, people are like, shit, you can't act. You know, until you have so much opportunity that you have time to improve. Like 雖然你係諗唔到嘢，即係講咗算啦，好攰啊 you know? But then you have so much opportunity to just keep going and doing different roles. And I love it, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think someone said to me when I just entered TVB, think of these 5 years not as a job. Think of these 5 years as a learning experience. So studied primary school, you studied high school, you studied university. This 5 years is the most crucial to your career because this is what you're going to learn. You're going to learn acting.
Yeah.
And you're going to learn language for me personally. And I think that TVB is such a good gongsi. You can't get that anywhere else.
No, not anymore.
No. And if you go and like do like loads of castings as a brand new actor, the chance of you getting those castings are small. Whereas with TVB, they give you the opportunity and the chance, which I'm so blessed that I even had the opportunity to be in TVB. So I'm really...
Because you've done a little bit of MC. Have you done that? MC work?
Yeah, I've done a little bit of MC work. So I've done a little bit of like outside. I had a few jobs that's like MC, which I do enjoy. I really think though that
Acting
is where I want to be.
Yeah, acting and singing, right?
Yes.
I'm like, ooh, singing. I was a singer. I want to share a bit of myself too. I was a singer before.
Okay.
And then I was in a girl band. And then I went into acting.
Okay.
So if you ask me, I love acting way more than singing.
Why is that?
I couldn't, girl, but you gotta dance and stuff. Like, it was just not my thing. And I still, for some reason, get stage fright. I still do.
I'm the same.
I still do.
Like my heart just starts beating and then I'm sweating and then people are like, your leg's shaking. I'm like, no, it's just the heels.
Yeah, I'm like sweating. My armpit is just nerve-wracking. I mean, I still get singing jobs, but I'm like, I am nervous.
Yeah.
Very nervous, but it's good opportunity, honestly. I feel like nowadays it's just you want as much exposure as you can.
Yeah. And I think with acting, you have to commit to it. Like, especially with like kids and things like that. Acting, you have to commit a certain amount of months. Whereas like on and off singing jobs, that's like one-time thing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So what's your goal now? You've left TVB. You're on social media a lot now. I see you sharing your life, eating, Muay Thai, which I need to talk about later. But what's your next goal now?
Right now I'm working on business.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of companies.
Mm-hmm.
I have two companies where I have partners in. I have one company that I've sole founded and I'm about to found another company.
Oh,
so I'm kind of just working on that at the moment.
Yeah.
Which is quite fun. So I have Future Salad, which is a healthy drink product. It's full of fiber. We have Husify, which is a electronic business card. And then I have a Muay Thai retreat company.
I know.
Which is great. So we're just working on these for next year. And then I'm working on a more of a health thing now.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not to share it, but hopefully we'll be seeing some movement in there soon.
Tell me about Muay Thai. When did you start taking, like saying, okay, I like this. Because you kind of had a transformation. Because for people to see, wow, 嗰陣時係肥妹喎，which 係啦, right? And then suddenly, oh, she changed. Like her balance in life, her Muay Thai life, people say it like that. Actually, sports has always been your thing.
Yeah.
But you just took it as in like, I'm doing this for lifelong now.
Yeah, so what it was I went back to UK and so I was in Oiwaga and then I had some family issues in UK. What was supposed to be a 1-month trip turned into a 3-month trip. I just had people in my family kept getting diagnosed with cancer.
Oh my goodness.
Which was a really, really terrible time. And then I had that time was COVID, right? So you had to book quarantine hotels. So I didn't know when I was leaving UK. But I'd booked a quarantine hotel because it was like a month in advance.
Yeah.
So I booked the quarantine hotel and it got to like 3 weeks before, I think 2 weeks before my time to enter Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I can't do this. I can't go from these 3 months of looking after my uncle's kids, there was a lot of going on to going straight back to work. I can't do it.
Emotionally.
My mental health is down the drain. And if I don't leave now, I'm not going to leave. I'm going to just stay at home. Because I'd only been away from home for like a year by then. I was still super homesick.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have to get out of Scotland now. So I booked a flight to Thailand.
Yeah.
And Andy and I were walking down the strip and he was like, it's Tiger Muay Thai. It's like the most famous fight gym in the world. And I didn't realise that the villa I'd booked was right next to that. And I was like, what's that? He's like, Muay Thai, you could never do it. You're not strong enough. Like, mentally you're very strong, but it's too sunful, you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I went in the next day, I booked 10 sessions. I hadn't tried it yet. I just thought I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So I went in, I did the 10 sessions, loved it. Turns out I was quite good at it. And I just kept going from there. And then I came back to Hong Kong and my friend Jen, Pumpkin Jen, I was telling her about it. She was going through a breakup at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, it just feels so good. Like for my mental health, it's awesome. Like I went in feeling just so rubbish about myself. I'd put on weight because I'd been at home. I just didn't feel good within me as a person. And I says, I took up Muay Thai, and honestly, I can feel the difference in myself.
Yeah.
I says, you need to do it. And at that point, I was like, do you know what I would love to do? I'd love to organise like celebrity fights.
Right.
And she was like, I'll fight you.
Okay.
She'd never done Muay Thai yet either.
Yeah.
Hadn't even tried it yet. So we found her a sponsor, and we fought like 6 months later, and we just enjoyed it.
Yeah. No whacking on the face, though.
Yeah.
Did you guys say rules? No, don't whack my face.
Unfortunately, no. I took quite a lot of whacks to the face. But it's all good. It was all fun at the time.
I feel like Muay Thai is just that for girls as well. I don't know. I was divorced once, and then I was like, dude, I need to get my shit together.
Yeah.
You know that moment you're like, I can't. I'm just at my lowest. I need to pick myself up because no one pities me. No one pities me. No, except my friends, because they know the truth. They knew what was happening.
They know the other side.
And it was to a point where like I have to do this for myself. Yeah. If not, it will never happen, and it's just going downhill. So I picked up Muay Thai.
That's awesome.
And I started training. I got fit. It was just, and I started eating so healthy. I only grilled, steam, or like baked. That is just for 2 years straight. I did 2 years, so healthy. I did training if I didn't have to work for I did it 5 days to 6 days a week, just full on, every day, 2 hours. Took the MTR, did the training, went back, just cooked. It was just, I felt so good.
It's a lifestyle change, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's very people who are in the fitness space know.
Yeah.
People who are not, they don't realize how beneficial fitness can be.
Yeah.
And that's always been like my goal, is to spread this to women, because I think women are, like, growing up for me, I played a lot of sports, right? I loved football. I loved any sports I was into.
Yeah.
And I got to like 15 and my dad's like, you can't play football anymore.
好臭啊嘛，你隻腳, right? Yeah.
Exactly it. And then for me, so then I didn't do a lot of sports for a lot of years. So from like 15 to probably 10 years actually, until I picked Muay Thai back up, I wasn't really that much into sports because I was just going to get big legs. That was my mentality.
Yeah.
And then I picked it up, I'm like, damn, this feels so good.
Yeah.
Why is everyone not doing this?
I feel like, as well said, that when you whack something, it's that anger coming out. It was so good mentally, and then I just started getting roles, being a policeman. It just kept going.
Yeah.
And it was just, I felt good.
It gives you a high, I think. Like, it take exactly the same with like my drama. I got that genuinely from Muay Thai.
Yeah.
And I think the more you do, especially when you're in that kind of world, the more you can show people, the more jobs you get from it.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing.
And you love what you do now. Like, all the videos I see, you're strong. Like,
Thank you.
The whacks you have and the kicks, you must love it so much now to like have a company by yourself. Like, now you've opened, and it's a retreat, right? Can you share a little bit more?
Yeah, it's a retreat. So last year we've ran 2 so far.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically a 5-day retreat, and people come in and they just train.
Yeah.
Like, they don't just train. There's a lot more to it than that. So basically they train 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon.
Right.
And then we do activities within the middle, or we do activities at night. And then the food is all included and stuff like that. We eat good food, we train, and we just have fun.
Yeah.
I basically, what I do is every trip that I go to Thailand, I kind of do the same things, right?
Yeah.
And I love it. And I took a few of my friends and they loved it too. And basically what I've done is I've changed my lifestyle in Thailand into a retreat.
Yeah.
Because people love that. It's about finding yourself. It's about switching off to the outside world. Not much social media, not much technology, just living in the moment and doing fitness.
Yeah.
Eating good food. Like, why would you not love that?
Yeah. And being with good people. I think everyone comes in just like, I'm ready. Change me.
Yeah.
It's just, I have kids now, but if like when they get older, I would want to do that again. Because sometimes, when you're older as well, once you have kids, you got to lose yourself as well. I feel like as we gradually grow older, or as different times, we always have that moment of losing yourself, not knowing what to do or who I am anymore.
Do you feel like motherhood changes all that? Like that kind of starts the transition?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I think it as well said once I hit 40, I'm like, is this me? This is how I'm going to be?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, you know, you, as a woman as well as in Asia, we're not like, oh yeah, well, I have woman power, you know. We kind of have, it's less in Hong Kong, don't you think?
I think so too. And I think there's a lot more pressure on women in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Because there's this expectation where, there's this expectation where I think it's worldwide, but unless you marry someone that's really rich,
Yeah.
which is
True.
right?
Yeah.
They enjoy that kind of life. But unless you marry someone that's really, really rich and you don't have to work,
Yeah.
there is an expectation that you still do well.
Yeah.
So you have to do well. You have to be a mother. You have to be a wife.
Yeah.
And you have so many different titles that you have to be. Where do you come into it?
Yeah.
Your career, your mum, and your wife. And then I think, I'm kind of observing from the outside.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
you can share more on that.
Yeah.
But it must be quite a lot.
It's tiring.
Yeah.
It's tiring. If I tell you now, most of the, even women that listen to my podcast, they're like, oh, yes, we need more supportive words, or because we're going through that time where, you know, expectations. 你好辛苦㗎，其實 in Hong Kong, normally both husband and wives need to work.
Yeah.
Because of the system.
So expensive.
Well, it's so expensive. School is expensive. Food is expensive. You know, it's just the society is different. Of course, 係啦，貴有貴養，平有平養.
Yeah.
If you listen to that, of course, right? But then 你都想俾到最好, you want the best.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's hustle. You're in this to hustle daily. And yet you kind of feel I want to give this to my kids. I want to give this to my husband, but where do I come in?
It's like a vicious cycle, isn't it?
Yeah.
The more you do, the better you want to give, but then you have to do even better to make up for what you've gave.
I'm like, I'm so tired. But, you know, I feel like it's getting there. You know, women power. We need this. We were working hard for ourselves. But your retreat is so good is stop and think about it. You know, do more for yourself. I feel like if you come into a session or a week, just give a week.
Yeah.
You'll come back better.
Yeah, that was exactly it. So I kind of ran a tester retreat with like a few of my friends. And when we came out of the end of it, we had this sharing on the beach.
Yeah.
And they were like, genuinely, I feel so refreshed and ready to go back to Hong Kong, because you know what it's like here, it piles on, and you don't really ever address the stress.
Yeah.
It's just like one stress to another. And they came back and they're like, I feel like I can actually do my job better now. I feel like I feel more creative again. I can just be myself again because I've had this downtime to reflect on who I am.
Yeah.
Because although we have a lot of activities, we give you time to enjoy the silence.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself. Feel what you want to feel in that moment, because this is probably the only moment you're going to get this. So
Yeah.
enjoy it. And I had like a mum fly over for like my actual retreat when we hosted it last year. And she was like, I've been a mum for so long. She was an older lady.
Yeah.
And she has like a teenage daughter. And she's like, I've been for a mum for so long. I always put Muay Thai in my life. Like, I always want to train Muay Thai because that's me time. My husband and daughter know this, think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But this is my time and it's just for me. So I came. And I'm like, that's awesome. Like, I think that's amazing. If you can get to like 40, 50 years old and still put yourself first and still pick up fitness, like, that's amazing.
Yeah. Because sometimes people forget. Yeah. We tend to lose ourselves so quickly that when we have kids as well, that you lose yourself. Like for me now, going back to work is me time.
Yeah.
Because you kind of get that quietness without kids. But then it's not good for my soul. Like deep down, it's like, okay, let's work. Okay, no kids. Here I am talking. At least I'm talking to people like I'm talking adult language.
Yeah.
But then people kind of forget, wait, you got to stop and think about yourself.
Yeah. Which I think actually Hong Kong is probably a place where it's kind of good. Like in the UK, people don't have 姐姐.
Yeah.
So they go work home.
But I don't know how they do it.
I don't know how they do
And they have so many kids.
So many. My aunts have like 5 and 6. I'm like, that's too much.
You see, you can't complain if the house is messy then,
Yeah, you can't complain.
right?
But with like Zeze, like one of my friends, Tansy, she does it really well. She like competes in high rocks and stuff like that. She's got 2 young kids. And I think having a Zeze gives you that time where you can go and do the gym.
Yeah.
But there's so much going for. Like, our kids are always house. And I'm like, damn, that's too much.
I know. Even 姐姐还 you're so thankful. Like, I'm so thankful to have them in our lives. So much easier. Makes life so much easier. Imagine the people that don't as well.
Yeah.
I can't even go there.
That's too sunful. I've been thinking, like, when I do have kids, like, I definitely need to be in a place that has Zezes. Like, not. I think I'll be a good mom. I love kids and I'm quite good with kids. But I feel like you still need to have that separation.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot.
So how did you start with your health supplement drinks and stuff like that?
So health supplement, they had actually launched about 6 months when I joined.
Yeah.
So I invested in the company. So basically, they came to me and they wanted me just to try it. They wanted me to post a story and see if I liked it. And I really did like it. And at that point, I think they were seed funding. I can't remember what funding they were raising, but they were raising funding at that time.
Right.
And I tried it and it was really good. And I honestly think health is something that you can't put a price on it.
Yeah.
The healthier you are, the longer you're going to live, the happier you're going to live. And I want to get to like say 100, right? I want to get to 100 and live well. Yeah. I don't want to be in 100 in a wheelchair and in a care home. I don't want that. So I think that health is really one of those things, and it's gut health, and the gut is directly linked to the brain.
Yeah.
It's been said that it's the second brain, basically. It controls a lot of things that we don't really understand yet and we don't know that much about, but the gut is very, very important. So it was all about gut health, this product. And they were raising funding, and I thought, do you know what, I need to be a part of this.
Yeah.
And now we're doing well in Taiwan, we're in Hong Kong, and we've got FDA approval, so we're going into the States just now as well.
Oh, wow.
Just touching on the UK market, so I think it's quite nice.
Oh, I love when women wow, I'm so happy to hear when women's doing well and you know what you want. As well said, you're a nurse, you went back to study to get your nurse pie back.
Yeah, so I was kind of on and off studying for it, but I ended up in the end not getting it back.
Okay.
There was too much going on at home that I had to
sure. Yeah.
which I am a little bit sad about, but I don't think I would ever go back to nursing.
Okay.
I do think that going forward, I'm going to bring out a product that helps
People.
health. Product or an app, not really sure yet what.
Yeah.
But I really just want to help people build on their health.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that happen in the body that we don't know. So for example, I just got diagnosed PCOS.
Yeah.
So what that is basically it's an ovarian syndrome where you have cysts in your ovaries.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that I've struggled with my whole life that I didn't realize was related to this.
Right.
So age 10, I got migraines, and the doctor was like, okay, you got migraines, take some tablets. Then, what else? So I got migraines. I'm always very tired.
Yeah.
They check my bloods, my iron's low. Oh, here's iron tablets. At 20, I started losing my hair a little bit, here. And I went to the doctors. They said, when you lose more hair, come back.
When you lose more hair, come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's been a process there's a lot of things that I didn't put together, but it's all related to the syndrome.
Yeah.
So if I'd have known this 10 years ago, I could have made the lifestyle changes that would help that.
Yeah.
And I think that it's just about raising awareness. So right now I'm
bringing awareness,
and I'm on the start of starting something to do with PCOS, but I think that a lot of things can be managed through lifestyle and through diet. And it's not always take this supplement. Well, supplements are good, but it's not always take this tablet or take this therapy, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of things, like for example, when I got diagnosed PCOS, they said, oh, you need to go on hormone therapy. I says, how long for? They said, the rest of your life. I says, why? And I have psoriasis as well. And they said, you need Dadam.
Yeah.
Like, Dadam for how long? The rest of your life. And I'm like, I don't want to be on immunosuppressants the rest of my life.
Yeah.
What can I do? So I look into it. I can change my diet.
Yeah.
I can stress less. I can eat more fiber. There's so many things that you can do that are holistic.
Yeah.
You don't have to go straight to medicine. And I think that a lot of people who don't look into it further, they're just like, okay, this is what
That's law. But I feel like some people are like that now. Even like I have a lot of friends' kids who has ADHD, and they're like, oh, because like, why?
Yeah.
I always say, why? We all had ADHD when we were young, right?
Exactly.
I was like, 係咪好緊要先? Let's not go there yet. unless it's very necessary.
That's exactly how I feel. I think when you overdo it, right? So like for my psoriasis, for example, right? They're like, you need a DASM. And I'm like, well, my psoriasis is not that bad. I mean, I have it on my eyes, I have it on areas that hurt.
Yeah.
But it's not full body. So what happens when it is full body? What am I going to do then?
When it comes big.
When it comes big, where do I go from? DASM's already at the highest level.
Yeah.
So where can I go after that? There's nowhere I can go.
Yeah.
Why would you not tell me to go home and sort out my life?
Yeah.
Stress less, sleep more, eat more fiber, eat less carbs. It's all to do with insulin resistance.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that if we can raise awareness and do more on that front, like, why would you not want it to?
Oh, well, you should. Like, people would love to hear more and learn more. It's just because it's easy way. Medicine, let's do it. But actually, it really starts from loving yourself and loving your body, sleeping more, drink more water. There's so much more you can do.
I think when you understand I think I'm very blessed because I'm a nurse.
Yeah.
So when you understand what's behind it, and I think Zhongyi is actually quite good as well. You understand the body and how it's supposed to flow, then you can see the other avenues. But when you only listen to your doctor and you think your doctor knows everything,
Yeah.
then you're never going to check out other things.
Yeah.
Like, for example, high blood pressure runs in my family.
Mm-hmm.
So my gran has it, my grandpa had it, my dad has it. And I'm like, Dad, you have to sort your diet. This is purely to do with diet. And if you don't sort your blood pressure, that leads to stroke or heart attack.
Yeah.
You can see the whole journey, right? There's a journey within it. You don't just wake up one day and have a heart attack. No.
Yeah.
I had high blood pressure for years before it. There's a journey. So once you understand the journey, you can make the changes along the way. But my dad's like, oh, I only eat 1 meal a day. And I'm like, yeah, but that's bad, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really bad. But I can't get him to understand that if he doesn't sort this part, he will be at that part in 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it's about knowledge and understanding, and I think there's a lot more awareness that needs to be spread. I think a lot of things are swept under the carpet.
Which is totally, you find nowadays, I don't know, is it because I'm getting older too, that you find people being diagnosed with a lot. I mean, you're like, whoa, what happened here? People are getting more sick. It's, even cancer. It's just, I was like, oh, it's just the food we eat as well.
Yeah, everything is genetically modified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just scary about the food we're eating, consuming into our body. That's why I'm not saying not take it, not eat it. You can't control. You still have to. I mean, there's people that I was like, no, I'm definitely not doing this.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, I'm like, okay, have it, but don't consume so much of it when you know it's not good for you.
Yeah, in moderation, right?
Yeah.
Like a little bit, not very often is okay.
Yeah.
Every day, then definitely not.
Yeah. So this is your goal. I'm excited to see 2026 for you because it seems busy, interesting, and just share more about your life because I love it. I love looking into your page and just you sharing. And just not long ago, back to a little gossip, you were dating someone as well.
I am.
And congratulations. But I saw what you wrote about like how you thought this industry was and you shouldn't be like, so I'm like, now the world has changed, girl.
Yeah, I love that. And I love that I can see it like that. But for 5 years, it was not like that.
Yeah.
It's, you
were in a big company, though. The big
Yeah.
company, of course, has rules, regulations, that things you shouldn't do, which will be bad for you.
Well, even within my family, though, it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not just the company. My family also don't think that
It was good for you.
it was good for me. But I think that we live once and we should live the way that we feel is right.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing anything bad, like I'm not about like 5 lampangyao.
Yeah.
I don't party, I don't drink, I don't do anything like that. So I think being in living life
It's
is right.
perfect. It's how we should be as human beings, being loved and being loved by, right? And when I saw it, I was like, oh, 好慘啊, because we've all been through this. But luckily, I mean, there's a good side and a bad side of social media. People are so supported now. They want to see the real you. Be you and be yourself because you've always been like this. You've been like, 我唔化妝就唔化妝。
係啊。
今日其實我睇下，我唔同你講，你會唔會？即係it's how it is. That's how you've been and carry it on.
It is, and I also think that social media, I've been very blessed.
Yeah.
Like I am blessed and I know I'm blessed. So I would never take that for granted from day one to now. My followers and the press even, they've all really, really supported me, and I don't get bad news, I don't get bad comments, and I'm just so blessed that I can attract that
Yeah,
that energy. Because I hope to give out positive energy. I hope to receive positive energy. And if it will be positive, why not? I don't know.
Yeah, and it should be. Come on, it's a new year.
Yes.
So let's be happy and more positive in life. Before we wrap up, I normally say some 鼓勵嘅說話 to even to yourself or to the audience.
Yeah, I think kind of what I just said, live the way you feel is right. Don't take too much criticism and enjoy life because it is so short. It is so short. You don't know what's around the corner. And if you live life to someone else's standards, where are you going to be in 5 years? Are you going to look back happy on those memories? Or are you going to look back wishing you did something else? So I think live the way you feel happiest and most content with.
Yeah. Every day, be yourself and just be happy.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you for coming. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you for having me.